This was my most awaited trip this year, and since the time difference was huge, this is Sleepless in Seattle, romanticized just like the movie. I hadn't slept in over 24 hours, and the goal for the next 2 days was to get over jet lag as quickly as possible. So we quickly headed out the minute I got home, picked up some boba, and also went to run some errands. I also tried this Olipop, guys, it was disgusting. And after managing to stay up until 9 p.m., which was totally worth it because of the sunset, it was time for bed. One thing I realized after living here for 2 weeks is that life is so slow, beautiful, and on your own terms. Don't get me wrong, living in India and having house help is great, but having to do these things on your own is a beauty in itself. After a quick grocery run, we watched the World Cup for a bit and I tried assembling Brinda's table. Kept me occupied for a few hours, which was great. Then we headed back out again for a drive. That's Mount Rainier in the distance. It was so beautiful. And of course, I had to stop and pet every dog that I saw. Made me miss Nora so much. We then stopped by Target, and I didn't know every Target had a Starbucks, so we made sure we stopped and grabbed a matcha. This was really good. And for dinner, we picked up some chipotle, which I had been dying to try, and just watching all the food made me so hungry. After that, we went back to the terrace and enjoyed this beautiful sunset again. It had become a ritual by now. Having family home and enjoying breakfast together became one of my most cherished memories here. I enjoyed this beautiful poha and chai, and we all got to work for a few hours in the first half of the morning. Then it was time for Costco. Guys, I got so excited and lost a couple of times. I tried so many great things, and of course, I had to try the pizza here. It was so good. And once I got back, we went downstairs to play some TT, and this was my first time trying it, so I was absolutely terrible at it. Even Andy and Brinda had a go, and I think Andy was winning. We took so many drives here, and it was so worth it because I could see so much nature and dogs. One thing about Seattle, it knows how to make you stop and look around and take in everything while being so peaceful. It was my turn to make dinner today, so I decided to make some ravioli for everyone. And as you can see, I definitely don't know how to cook, but this looked so delicious. And we also bought this cake from Whole Foods that I wanted to decorate to make it feel a little fancy. So I added berries and mint leaves, and voila, it was perfect. The foolproof way to have a good day is to look good and feel good. So I started with my hair. I didn't bring my Dyson because I bought it in India and it doesn't work anywhere else. But I think I did a pretty good job with the shark. Did some minimal makeup and put on this beautiful flowy dress because today we were headed to Rattlesnake. And oh my god, this was the moment I understood why everyone loves Seattle in summers. The lake was popping with people. It was so lively. People were paddleboarding with their dogs, chilling on the paddleboard with some beers. After looking at so much green, I think it's so calming. It becomes sort of therapeutic after a point. After we were back home, we had a dinner arranged with all of our friends, and safe to say, day well spent. I was so excited to see Mount Rainier, but I don't think Mount Rainier was excited to see me, so it didn't show up. It was so foggy we could barely see anything, let alone the mountain. So we just decided to make a day out of it at the visitor center because we drove 2 hours to be here. There were a lot of people here, so I didn't feel too let down that I wasn't the only one who couldn't see the mountain today. I'm sure there were many others like me who had come on the one day they wanted to see the mountain. But we ended up grabbing something to eat and drink. I took a hot chocolate and we sat out to enjoy the beautiful weather. It was really pleasant actually. The visitor center had beautifully showcased the history of the mountain and letters that people had written. Did you know that somebody got married in the parking lot of Mount Rainier? I think that was pretty cool. We also made a few stops along the way to enjoy different views, and before I knew it, we were home. I was so looking forward to visit this place after seeing it multiple times on Instagram, and Seattle downtown is something else. So we made a stop at Pike's Place Market. There was a huge list of recommended places to visit here, but I couldn't do all of them. I definitely saw the first Starbucks though. It originated in Seattle, and just roaming around these alleys is such a beautiful experience, and the views are to die for. What I loved about this place is that it's like a maze. You take a turn and you end up in a new place. So I would definitely recommend taking some time out to look around this place. I dedicated a full day to this, so that's gonna be coming soon. It was such a colorful place with little food stalls and things to try, and people had so many dogs that they were walking around. Definitely my favorite part. I tried out one recommendation, Rachel's ginger beer, loved that, and I also tried these fresh buns from Mesum Pastry. It felt so comforting to see people go on about their day, and of course, watching cheese being made fresh was also a great experience. We walked around the entire market, decided to pick up some ice cream from Hellenica. They had a huge wait, but so worth it because we saw them churning their ice cream fresh, which was so satisfying. And we took our ice cream to enjoy this beautiful view of the sunset here and just took our time to soak it all in. On our way back, I came across the gum wall. Super disgusting, but crazy how so many people have just stuck their gum on the wall. And we also saw some really cool artwork in this alleyway. So I just took some time taking a few pictures to remember all of it. There were some really talented musicians playing music there, so the atmosphere was really lively at the market that evening. And on the way back, I spotted the Space Needle, and then it was time to head home. Here's a clip of me trying to look like a superhero as if I'm pushing the car away. Thanks to Andy for being a great sport. We were on our way to Leavenworth when we decided to make a stop at Lake Wenatchee, and oh my god, the views are breathtaking. Look at the sun streaming through, the water was perfect, everything was just perfect. And again, summers in Seattle means people are swimming with their dogs. Look at this cute dog, her name was Daisy. And of course, I had to pet her. After enjoying a quick beer, we got on our way and we saw a lot of creeks on the way, so we decided to make a stop and just get a few photos, sit down by the water and enjoy the calmness. Some of my favorite travel moments are truly the ones that weren't planned. And before I knew it, we were in Leavenworth, this tiny Bavarian style village surrounded by mountains. Everything was so pretty it almost didn't feel real. We spent the day wandering through little streets, eating, taking pictures, and just enjoying how different it felt from the city. It literally felt like we had left Washington and landed somewhere in Europe. I was taking pictures of everything. For dinner, we stopped at Munchin House, I don't know if that's right, which honestly felt like the perfect way to end our little Bavarian day. We grabbed some sausages and enjoyed beer in this little Bavarian beer garden and the cutest outdoor setup. And because we have our priorities straight, we ended the day with ice cream at Whistlepunk. The cookies and cream was my favorite. And that was it for part 1. If you've reached all the way here, thank you for making me relive my memories, and I can't wait to see you in part 2.